Imagine a new morning, strong legs, stable steps, and confidence in every move. Exercise is early morning. Sunlight filters through your curtains. You take a deep breath, stretch, and swing your legs over the edge of the bed. And this time, you feel different. Your knees don't wobble. Your calves aren't cramping. You don't reach for the wall or nightstand for support. Instead, you rise smoothly and take your first few steps with strength, ease, and balance. You walk to the kitchen, no limping, no stiffness, no fear of falling. You feel light. You feel capable. You feel young. This isn't a fantasy. This can be real. And for thousands of seniors around the world, it's already happening because they've learned a secret most doctors aren't talking about. Your legs don't get weak because you're getting older. They get weak because your body is starved of the nutrients it needs to keep them strong. The truth about leg weakness after 60, let's be honest. We've been told that losing strength, developing poor balance, or waking up with tight, cramping legs is just part of aging. But that's not the full truth. The real reason millions of seniors start struggling with walking, climbing stairs, or even standing from a chair is because their muscles, nerves, and bones are running on empty. Your legs, your thighs, calves, knees, ankles need a steady supply of fuel in the form of specific vitamins, minerals, and proteins. When even one of them is missing, you might feel tired after just a few minutes of walking, stiff and sore in the morning, wobbly when turning or climbing stairs, or startled awake at night by painful leg cramps. And here's the shocking part. Most of these nutrients are easy to get back. You don't need expensive treatments or painful rehab to start rebuilding strength. You need food and sometimes simple supplements to give your legs what they're hungry for. That's what this guide is all about. The 7 nutrients that can rebuild your legs and help prevent falls. Over the next few parts, we'll explore 7 essential nutrients that support muscle health and coordination, improve balance and reflexes, strengthen bones and joints, stop leg cramps and spasms, and give you back the stability you need to move with confidence. We'll also share the best food sources for each nutrient, signs of deficiency, and simple tips to include these in your daily routine. Now let's begin with the number 1 most common deficiency linked to leg weakness in older adults. Vitamin 1. Vitamin D. The balance and reflex vitamin. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but it might as well be called the stability vitamin for people over 60. That's because it plays a vital role in supporting muscle strength, especially in the legs, enhancing balance and coordination, aiding in calcium absorption for strong bones, and improving nerve-muscle communication. How your brain signals your legs to move. When your body doesn't have enough vitamin D, you may experience muscle weakness, especially in the thighs, poor balance, or a tendency to stumble, fatigue, and low endurance, an increased risk of falls and bone fracture. Seniors are almost always deficient. Over 70% of adults over age 65 have low vitamin D levels. Here's why. Your skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. You spend more time indoors. Your kidneys become less active in converting vitamin D into its usable form. Many common medications deplete vitamin D, and how most diets don't include enough rich sources. As the result, your body struggles to maintain the coordination and muscular strength you need to walk confidently, especially on uneven ground or stairs. What the research says. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors with adequate vitamin levels had significantly fewer falls, stronger legs, particularly in the quadriceps and calves, and better performance on walking and standing tests. Another study showed that supplementing vitamin D improved reaction time, which is critical when you need to catch yourself or avoid a fall. Best sources of vitamin D. 1. Sunlight. 15–30 minutes of direct sun exposure on arms and legs, 3 to 5 times a week. Best between AM and PM, depending on skin sensitivity and climate. 2. Food. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, egg yolks, fortified dairy or plant-based milks, fortified cereals, and orange juice. Mushrooms, especially UV-exposed varieties 3. Supplements. Most older adults need 800-2000 IU of vitamin D3 per day. D3 cholecalciferol is more effective than D2O. Take it with meals that contain fat like avocado, olive oil, or nuts for better absorptions. You might be low on vitamin D. You feel unsteady when turning quickly. You avoid stairs because they feel harder than usual. You've had one or more minor falls. You feel stiff or sore. Even when you haven't exercised, you wake up in the night with aching or cramping legs. If any of this sounds familiar, vitamin D might be your starting point. 2. Calcium, the bone builder and muscle activator. Most people know calcium is important for bones, but what many don't realize is that calcium also helps your muscles move every time your muscles contract. For example, when you take a step, rise from a chair, bend to pick something up, or push off with your foot while walking, calcium is involved. It helps generate the electrical signal that tells your muscle fibers to contract and release. Without enough of it, your muscles may twitch randomly, cramp unexpectedly, or feel slow and weak during movement. Calcium deficiency gets worse with after age 50. Your bone mass naturally begins to decline. Your body absorbs less calcium from food, and if your diet is low in calcium, your body will steal it from your bones, weakening them over time. This is why osteoporosis and fractures are so common in seniors, and why women after menopause are especially at risk. But the effect on muscle movement and stability is just as important. What research shows? A 2022 study in bone and mineral research found that older adults with healthy calcium intake were 42% less likely to suffer leg or hip fractures, more likely to retain quadriceps muscle strength, and showed better results in stair climbing and balance tests. Best food sources of calcium: dairy, milk, cheese, Greek yogurt, fortified plant-based milks, almond, oat, soy, leafy greens, bok choy, kale, collared sardines, or canned salmon with soft, edible bones. Tofu, especially calcium set varieties, beans, almonds, and chia seeds. Note: calcium is best absorbed in doses under 500 milligrams at a time, so spread it out during the day. If you're not getting enough from food, a supplement may help. Choose calcium citrate if you have digestion issues, and avoid calcium carbonate unless taken with meals. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve restorer that helps you walk with confidence. If you've ever felt like your legs fall asleep easily, tingle or buzz without warning, feel unsteady, even on flat surfaces, or just don't seem to listen when you want to move them, you may be experiencing something deeper than muscle weakness. You may be dealing with nerve miscommunication, and that's where vitamin B12 comes in. What B12 does for your legs. Vitamin B12 is one of the most important nutrients for your nervous system. It helps build and maintain the protective covering around your nerves called the myelin sheath. This sheath acts like insulation on electrical wires. It helps signals from your brain travel quickly and clearly to your muscles. When B12 is low, those signals become delayed, weak, or garbled, like a poor phone connection that can lead to poor coordination, slowed walking speed, a feeling of heaviness or numbness in your legs, and increased risk of falls, especially when turning or stepping on uneven ground. We seniors are prone to B12 deficiency. Starting around age 50, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing vitamin B12 from food. Here's why: your stomach makes less acid, which is needed to release B12 from food. Common medications like antacids, PPIs, and metformin further block absorption. Age-related gut changes and certain surgeries also reduce uptake. That means even if you're eating eggs, dairy, or meat, your body might not be getting the B12 it needs. The signs: you might be low in B12. Tingling or burning in the feet or legs, feeling like your legs are floating or disconnected, memory problems, confusion or brain fog, weakness in your legs after just short walks, feeling off balance or like you're stepping wrong, mood swings or depression. These symptoms can mimic more serious conditions like dementia or neuropathy, but sometimes they're simply due to a lack of B12. What the research shows, a major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 1,000 seniors and found that those with adequate B12 levels walked faster, had more lower body strength, and were significantly less likely to report balance issues or unexplained falls. Another clinical trial showed that supplementing B12 improved walking coordination in just 12 weeks, especially when paired with light physical activity. Best sources of vitamin B12: eggs, especially the yolks, dairy, cheese, yogurt, milkfish, salmon, trout, tuna, sardines, beef liver and red meat in moderation, fortified cereals and plant-based milks, nutritional yeast, fortified types. If you're vegetarian or vegan, fortified foods or supplements are essential. When to supplement for many seniors, B12 supplements are the most reliable option. Here's what to look for. Methylcobalamin form, easier to absorb, sublingual, under the tongue, or liquid B12, which bypasses digestion. Typical dosage: 500 mg per day. Your doctor may recommend monthly injections if levels are very low. B12 is water soluble, so your body excretes any excess safely through urine. 4. Magnesium, the anti-cramp, muscle calming mineral. Now, let's talk about the number one mineral most seniors are missing, yet desperately need: magnesium. This unsung hero helps relax your muscles after contraction, reduce painful cramps and twitching, regulate nerve signals from the brain to your legs, support quality sleep when most muscle recovery happens, and even ease joint discomfort and leg tension. What happens without enough magnesium? When your body is low on magnesium, muscles stay locked up. After use, nerve signals become jittery or misfired. You experience tightness, stiffness, or spasms, especially in the calves and feet. You may feel antsy at night, like your legs can't settle, and your sleep suffers, leaving your legs tired the next day. Sound familiar? Why deficiency is common? Over 60 magnesium is depleted by diuretics, blood pressure meds, and insulin, caffeine and alcohol, stress and chronic inflammation, digestive issues like GERD, IBS, or low stomach acid, and modern diets that are low in magnesium-rich foods. That's why over half of all adults over 60 are magnesium deficient, and most don't even know it. What studies reveal? A 2019 meta-analysis found that magnesium supplementation significantly reduced muscle cramps, especially at night, lower leg stiffness, and restless leg symptoms in adults over 65. It also improved sleep quality and reduced early morning fatigue in those with poor circulation. Best sources of magnesium: leafy greens, spinach, chard, kale, pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, almonds and cashews, whole grains, brown rice, oats, quinoa, avocados, bananas, dark chocolate, 70 or higher cocoa. Aim for 3 to 0,400 mg per day, spaced throughout the day. Best supplement types if you need extra support: magnesium glycinate for relaxation, sleep, and muscle calm, magnesium citrate for digestion and mild constipation, magnesium malate for muscle recovery and energy. Avoid magnesium oxide, it's poorly absorbed and can cause digestive distress. Tip: take magnesium before bed. Taking magnesium 1-2 hours before bedtime helps your legs unwind, reduces cramp frequency, improves deep sleep, and allows your muscles to repair more efficiently overnight. For an extra boost, try a warm foot soak with Epsom salt magnesium sulfate to relax tired feet and calves. 5. Potassium, the leg energizer that stops cramps and fatigue. Finally, in this part, we have potassium, an electrolyte that often flies under the radar, but is essential for muscle function. Potassium helps maintain fluid balance inside muscle cells, control how your muscles contract and relax, prevent dehydration-related spasms, and support steady leg energy throughout the day. What causes potassium loss? Not drinking enough water, diuretic or blood pressure medications, excessive sweating even during short walks, poor intake of fruits and vegetables, chronic kidney disease, or digestive issues. Even mild potassium loss can trigger muscle cramping, sudden weakness, fatigue while walking, twitching, or restless legs. Rare highlights the Framingham Heart Study linked higher potassium intake with stronger leg strength, improved walking performance, lower risk of falls and fractures in older adults. Another clinical trial showed potassium-rich diets reduced the severity of muscle spasms during exercise and nighttime. Best potassium sources: bananas, avocados, sweet potatoes, white beans, leafy greens, oranges, cantaloupe, and prunes. Yogurt. For 2,500–3,000 mg per day through food. Note: if you have kidney disease, consult your doctor before increasing potassium intake. 6. Omega-3 fatty acids, the anti-inflammatory fuel that soothes stiff joints and improves blood flow. Let's move into one of the most underestimated but powerful nutrients for leg health: omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard that omega-3s are good for your heart and brain, but did you know they're also essential for reducing inflammation in muscles and joints, improving blood circulation to the legs and feet, protecting nerve linings to keep your movements sharp and coordinated, and helping with faster recovery after even light activity? If your legs feel swollen or inflamed, stiff in the morning, heavy or sore after walks, or constantly tired despite resting, you could be low in omega-3s. What the science says. A 2016 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed more omega-3s had less leg pain and stiffness, better walking endurance, reduced inflammation markers, and stronger grip and lower body strength over time. Another study showed that omega-3 supplementation helped preserve muscle mass in older adults who weren't very active, especially in the legs and arms. Why omega-3s matter after 60? As you age, your body produces more inflammatory chemicals, especially in joints and muscles that have experienced wear and tear. Omega-3s naturally reduce this inflammation, helping your body move more freely, recover faster from exertion, and feel less sore after physical activity. Also improve blood flow, which is essential for getting oxygen and nutrients to your lower limbs. Where to find omega-3s? 1. Fatty fish: EPA and DHAO, salmono, mackerello, sardineso, hiringo, onco-vso, trutame, for 2–3 servings of fish per week. 2. Plant sources: Ayla o chia, seedso, flax-seeds, ground o walnutso, hemp seedso, seaweed or algae-based omega-3 oils, ideal for vegans. 3. Supplements: if you don't eat fish regularly, consider a fish oil or algae-based omega-3 supplement. Look for at least 1,000 milligrams of EPA and DHA combinado, third-party, tested for purity to avoid heavy metals. Take it with food to prevent fishy aftertaste and improve absorption. Bonus: omega-3s help mind-body coordination beyond muscles and joints. Omega-3s help protect your nervous system and brain function, which is essential for movement, balance, and reflexes. They've been shown to improve cognitive function, enhance balance in seniors with mild motor impairment, reduce the risk of dementia and Parkinson's-related movement issues. Omega-3s are your anti-aging insurance policy for both the brain and body. 7. Protein: the foundation of leg strength and muscle rebuilding. We've saved the most foundational nutrient for last: protein. Without enough protein, you can't build or repair muscle. You lose strength quickly, your body struggles to recover after activity, and your legs grow thinner, weaker, and more unstable over time. This condition has a name: sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. It begins around age 50 and accelerates after 60, especially if you're not getting enough high-quality protein every day. Why protein is even more important as you age. You actually need more protein after 60 than when you were younger. Why? Your body is less efficient at absorbing and using it. You naturally lose muscle mass each year, and your recovery time increases, meaning more repair work is needed daily. Many seniors eat less protein because they have smaller appetites or difficulty chewing, but this makes the problem worse. Clinical evidence: a 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 1.2 grams of protein per kg of body weight daily had more leg strength, less fatigue after movement, and better results in walking and stair climbing tests. Another study showed that spreading protein evenly across meals helped build more muscle than eating it all at once. Where to get the right protein? 1. Animal-based proteino exo chicken or turkey breasto fish, which also provides omega-3s. Greek yogurt or cottage cheeseo lean beef in moderation. 2. Plant-based proteino lentils, chickpeas, black beanso, tofu, or tempeh nuts and seedso quinoa and whole grainso plant-based protein powders. 3. Supplemental optionso whey protein isolate highly bioavailable OP, hemp, or brown rice protein for dairy-free. How much do you need? For most older adults, aim for 1.0-1.2 grams per kg of body weight per day. That's about 65-90 grams daily for a 150-pound person. Spread it out. Aim for 20-30 grams per meal and 10-15 grams for snacks. Eat protein within 30-60 minutes after walking or exercise to maximize muscle recovery. A full one-day sample meal plan, all 7 nutrients in one day's a complete, easy-to-follow daily menu that provides all 7 nutrients for leg strength, balance, and energy. Breakfast to scrambled eggs with spinach and mushrooms. Protein, magnesium, B12, avocado on whole grain toast. Potassium, healthy fats. Glass of fortified almond milk. Vitamin D, calcium. Cup of green tea or water. Lunch grilled salmon or quinoa and arugula. Protein, omega-3s, magnesium. Side of roasted sweet potato with olive oil. Potassium, vitamin C. Plain yogurt with chia seeds. Protein, omega-3s, calcium. Afternoon snack, handful of walnuts and sliced banana. Potassium, magnesium, plant-based. Omega-3s, hard-boiled egg or slice of cheese. B12, protein. Dinner, lentil and kale soup with turmeric and black pepper. Protein, potassium, magnesium. Whole grain toast with almond butter. Magnesium, fiber. Side salad with olive oil and lemon before bed. Small serving of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. Protein, calcium, magnesium. Optional, magnesium glycinate supplement or Epsom salt foot soak. Final recap: 7 nutrients every senior needs for strong, pain-free leg shears. Your personal checklist. 1. Vitamin D for muscle coordination and fall prevention. 2. Calcium for bones and movement signaling. 3. Vitamin B12 for nerve control and brain-leg communication. 4. Magnesium to stop cramps, stiffness, and promote sleep. 5. Potassium to energize muscles and prevent spasms. 6. Omega-3s for joints, circulation, and brain-body balance. 7. Protein to build and protect leg muscle daily. When all 7 are present in your diet, your legs have everything they need to move with stability, support your weight confidently, respond quickly and accurately, and heal and recover after movement. Final words: your legs can be strong. You've spent your whole life using your legs to walk, climb, dance, explore, serve, and love. Don't let them grow weaker without a fight. Yes, aging is real, but so is muscle memory, nerve repair, bone regeneration, and recovery. The power to stand tall, walk steadily, and live fully is still in your hands, and it begins with giving your body what it's been missing: nutrients that restore, rebuild, and renew. Your next chapter can be strong, your next morning can feel steady, and your next steps can be full of confidence. Start today. Start with your next meal. Your legs and your future are worth it. And if you found this video helpful, please like this video. It helps us reach more seniors like you. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss another health tip. Share this video with your friends and family because everyone deserves to know how to stay safe and healthy.